Hi, Isabel here. This is gonna be a reading for the week starting on 3rd of April until 9th of April, until Sunday. Thank you for the views and for all your support. I really appreciate it. I wish you a lot of love. And I will start with the reading. I can see that for the next week, I can feel like there is a lot of supportive energy from the masculine to the feminine. This time, like he's giving his energy, his support. So far, it had been feminine that was really very supportive and loving, and even if it was like on the 5th dimension, it was mostly feminine to be supportive. This time I can feel that it's masculine's turn to really support his divine counterpart. And I'm sorry you probably don't see all the cards that I have here, but I will be showing you. I'm using my own camera now, and I work with vintage lenses, and vintage lenses they have manual focus, so when I move the cards, the lens it's not gonna focus that, unfortunately. So technically it is how it is, but I hope that it's not gonna be a big problem. And I would like to mention that for this week, like we have the same 7 of Cups that we had. I believe there was that card was, this energy was showing up somewhere last week, and this is on the bottom of the deck. And also on the bottom of the soul card deck we have something which is really similar to this card, and it's for me the message is resonating very strongly. And what I feel about it is that there is still some confusion. I think that it's mostly on the feminine side. That feminine had different options that she wanted to consider, and now this week I think it's like she already knows that this time to make a choice is over, and now that she has to eat the cake that she's made. And here are the energies that we have here, because here we have masculine, here we have feminine. Oh, sorry, I forgot to mention that new spread appeared to me. It's it's in the shape of butterfly, and it's about transformation, because as we know, the twin flame union is about transformation, about transforming into our higher best selves. And this spread came to me this week, and I just felt that I want to use it today. So yes, this is a little bit different than I was doing before. And so, as I said, masculine is very supportive toward feminine. And I can see, like, here she's eating this cake. I think that she took some steps and took some actions, and that were, well, they were necessary, but they were mostly to happen because of some really strong karma related to other people and other situations, and these were things that she had to go through. But this was something that was also making her confused and not able to make any step and choice and move forward. But this week she's gonna finish this nonsense. She knows exactly what she's supposed to do. And I think that masculine is supporting her because he's here with Three of Pentacles, and Three of Pentacles is the energy of cooperation, working together for the common goal. And I don't know whether you can see that, but this girl here, she's also eating. She is eating this mushroom, and although this, I think like this mushroom, it's like a toxic mushroom. So sort of like the consequences that feminine is dealing with at the moment, masculine is also sharing these consequences. I mean, he's taking some of these consequences on his back. There are also some sweet things related to this situation, but the first bite may not be unpleasant. The first bite, the first thing that he has to deal with because of this whole situation, may not necessarily be very sweet. However, he's there to support this, like this situation where the feminine needs to end this issue that is on hand, and that she was not able really to decide what to do about. She's here to end it, and she's riding on this creature, and here we can see the masculine is also riding on some creature. So I mean, we have quite similar images on both sides, but here this energy of Knight of Discs is he's supporting the feminine. Feminine maybe took some steps that she's not proud of. She has taken them, but masculine is sort of supporting her. And if the feminine is beating herself up because of that, he's really trying to sort of not to be judgmental about the situation. He, you know, no one is perfect, and he knows that everyone can make mistake, even if it's of a bitter taste. The situation has a bitter taste, and maybe it's not something that masculine would like to participate in. He's able to swallow this and move forward. But in the middle here, this energy that it's like generally very, very strong energy in this union is Ten of Swords, and this is something that we had also last week, I believe, and or even for the month of April, I can't remember exactly. But the thing is that this period of time of struggle where the masculine was going through a lot of transformation, where the feminine was also like planning and trying to focus on her own stuff and choose what way to follow and all that, that there is an end to this struggle, that they are both going into their powers, connecting to the powers. And like masculine, we can see here, he's growing energy of King of Wands, so this is very passionate energy. He's very much confident about what he wants to do, what he wants to achieve. And here we also have Major Arcana, the Moon, and I think that this is also related to this this energy here, Three of Discs, where he finds out about things, there are things coming to the light and that he was not aware of, and as I said, at the beginning maybe it was a little bitter and not necessarily something he wanted to know, but at the end it brings him liberation and he gets to the state of emotional happiness and satisfaction and balance, which is very important for the feminine here, because feminine, after this situation here, after dealing with this karmic stuff that she had to finish, she's stepping also in her power. We have Chariot. We actually have 3 major arcana cards on the feminine side. Here we have the Justice, here we have the Chariot, and here we have the Temperance. So she's stepping into her power, she's taking control into her life, control over her life into her hands, and she's charging forward. She's charging forward here. I think that because she had a lot of this thoughts about this creative choices, and I think that there was Page of Wands at some point showing up, and that meant that she was like thinking and wondering about what to choose and which way to follow, but now she's taking action. She's starting really working on that. She's moving forward, and this is something what is bringing her toward the union. As I said before, I think I repeated this few times over the past few weeks, that if you focus on creativity, on your own authenticity, on something you love, then it will be bringing you toward the union. And yes, and she also needs to have some balance, because she's like she's cutting off some nonsense of her life, and she wants to move forward, and she's charging very fast, but there is also some amount of balance and rest necessary, and this is something that masculine will support her with too. We can see him here that he's actually moving in different direction, but what I can notice here is that here we have this, let's say, some whimsical bee, and she's pointing toward the feminine, and here we have mouse looking on the feminine, and moreover here we have this this number 5, and here we have the Temperance, which is number 14, and when you sum it up it will be number 5, and 5 is about change. Yes. So I think that like they are trying to show the masculine that they're trying to bring to his attention that yes, he's emotionally satisfied, and it would be good if he also supported from this space of harmony. He supported the feminine because she needs his support at the moment. Yeah. I can see that this week masculine is crossing through some stargate and he has some insights. Probably this is because of this moon energy here as well. There can be messages coming to him through the dreams as well. He may not only find out something like in the real life, in his waking life, but he may be having a lot of dreams or visions, and I think that he will be also feeling very very connected with the universe through this emotional balance, through the satisfaction, and through really supporting the feminine, his divine counterpart. He will be feeling very connected. And yeah. Here we also have on this card from the soul cards, from the Sacred Rebels Oracle. When I was shuffling the cards, this card popped out. I put it back and I continued to shuffle, and when I picked the card, it was the same card. So I think this is an important message, and it resonates very well for me with the feminine and with what I said about this karmic issues, things that she has to leave behind. So I'll just read the message. So it's number 10, it's releasing allegiances. It is time to hold onto yourself and let go of another. Even if just for a time, you have gained all that was meant to be from that connection, at least for now. You have given and you have received. The need to let go does not deny the value of what has been acquired. It is more that the time has come for greater productivity, creativity, abundance, and consciousness in your life. You have completed many cycles in the vibrational frequency of consciousness that you are now being asked to release. You have been in that vibrational frequency for some time now. Okay. You have earned the right to step out of that frequency, out of the habits, relationships, and the possibilities that are limited to that outmoded frequency. It is now time to expand into higher frequencies of experience that will bring enhanced love, empowerment, and peace into your life. You will take the wisdom of what you have learned with you into something new. New connections, new relationships, new life experiences at a higher turn of the spiral of life. But first, you. Trust that you can step into solitude for a time without being consumed by loneliness. It is time to reconnect with yourself. Perhaps you have had a period of outward orientation where your energy has been diverted away from the inner journey of self-discovery and creative self-expression and into the world of lists, schedules, and demands. Trust that you may need to step back momentarily even from your healthy relationships and commitments to refresh your spirit by reconnecting with your own nature and solitude. Perhaps you have been diving so deep into the creative waters that you have lost your bearings or your energetic connection to the earth, your own life, and your needs in the here and now. Either way, you need to come back to the ground of your own body. This is a time for self-love, for paying attention to yourself, for nurturing, holding, and being with you. It doesn't mean you can't love another. It just means you need to turn your attention inwards for time, for some quality time with you. You will emerge renewed, refreshed, and clearer about your journey and your relationship as a result of this. This oracle is also confirmation that the work you have been doing on yourself is working for you. Your level of self-worth is growing, and your ability to love consciously and healthily is increasing as a result. Some connections in your life will mature along with you, and your regard and affection will deepen and blossom. It will be revealed that the other relationships are no longer relevant to your life journey. You will know which is which because you will feel it. You will feel it most clearly when you have some time to be with yourself in reconnection. If you have been contemplating a changing lifestyle, enrolling in a class or joining a group, start a project or setting aside time to focus on your inner work, then this oracle comes as a confirmation that these things would be supportive, healthy, and helpful for you. This oracle also comes with practical guidance. There is a situation that has recently arisen or will arise soon where you need to back yourself. Don't be put upon or hoodwinked into backing down by the emotional reactions of others. Stand your ground and stay aligned with what you know to be true. No matter how wonderful something seems logically or on the surface, if it doesn't feel right for you, it is not for you at this time. Perhaps that will change and it will be right for you later. Perhaps you will step away and realize, with relief, that you had a lucky escape from a situation that would have ended up unnecessarily costing you. Either way, backing yourself and not giving in to the opinion of another, no matter how highly you would have rated that opinion in the past, is important. It is highly likely that you're breaking with tradition, with a role model or belief system that you have outgrown. You must be there for yourself, because you are doing well, you are on the right path, and you are growing. Well done. And now there is a healing process I will read to you. Lie down somewhere comfortable and relax. Say, I love my body and my body loves me. I trust my body and my body trusts me. I love wisdom and wisdom loves me. I trust wisdom and wisdom trusts me. Sense, visualize, feel or intend that there be a beautiful emerald green light with golden sparkling flecks of energy in it. It rises up from the earth below you and bathes your body until you are floating in an ocean of emerald green light with golden sparkling flecks of energy within it. Let it feast and wash around you and through you, right into the cells of your being. Finally, let it form a bubble of light around you, encasing you like an egg or shell, from the top of your head all the way down to the bottom of your feet, on either side of you, front and back. Let it be close enough that it feels protective and spacious enough that you can breathe easily. Take your time, and when you are ready, simply open your eyes and you have completed your healing process. Provided that you follow up and have some more time for yourself, of course. Yes, so as I was saying, there is time to release some things, like some karmic issues here from your life to sort this out. And there is this time for like being in solitude, and that's why I feel this card on the feminine sign is showing up. The need for being in solitude, to connect with yourself, because when you're not connected in yourself, when you are too much in your mind, too much in daily activities and schedules and all that, you don't know what to do. You have this Seven of Cups situation, or like here we have this image that there is we hear many different voices telling us what to do, but we don't know which one is actually the right one, which one comes from our heart. So to really know what really comes from our heart, it's good to reconnect with yourself, to spend some time alone, to connect with nature, to be creative, but this is something what's probably already in the progress. And yeah, self-love, I feel also that whatever was here happening, like the choices that the feminine had to make, was it was karmic, but as I said, and it was karmic and it was really strong. It was something that she wasn't able to escape, but I think that it also allowed the feminine to grow self-love, and it was some situation that she was in for some time, and now the time to finish the situation has come. This situation needs to be over. At this stage, at the point it is at the moment, the more innocent, the more pure, and the more clear the situation is, the better, of course. I have with this Swords energy, so it needs to be, the situation needs to be very clear and dealt with a lot of also at this stage probably there is a necessity for involving your reason a little bit, yes. Because sometimes it's like, of course it's always good to listen to our heart, what we feel, but at this moment Feminine is quite confused, and what she feels, what she hears may not be coming from her heart. As I'm saying, it's very strong karmic issue, and she may be listening to some other stuff, and she may be rationalizing. She may want to keep some situation alive. She may want to stay in the situation she's in because it's comfortable, or because, as I said, it's in one way it's helping her to grow her self-love. But maybe it may not be good for other people to keep it going. Yeah, so like for example, if there is some involvement with some other people, for example, and these people are they have their own situations that don't allow them to make any changes in their lives, but they, by showing up in our life, they bring some changes to us. They bring some love. They bring transformation, but it's not always that it's gonna last forever, and all the relationships and all the connections are gonna last forever. I think that this is the time when this cutting of the situation needs to happen. Yeah, and this oracle also is saying about the change of light, about a creative project or some project of any kind, and it's encouraging you to start it. And this page of Wands is, I mean the Knight of Wands is of course confirming that as well. So I would say to end this that for the masculine, it is important to go through whatever he's going through bitterness, slight bitterness. It's not something really very, very serious. If he's going through some bitterness, then go through this bitterness with openness and emotional balance for yourself and for the feminine as well. The really hard time and the darkest processes for now are over, and you stay connected with your higher self. And feminine, now, well, when you aware that the situation that you are in must be over, you just need to think clearly about it and try to focus on what you've been trying to achieve for the last few months and really charge forward for this, and try also remember about keeping yourself in balance. So if a lot of things is happening and a lot of doubts and thoughts are coming, it's good to maybe withdraw from the word, and maybe instead of doing 5 different projects and focusing on 5 different things or 10 different things, try to really prioritize. And now I need to mention, because like a minute ago I saw a ladybug on my window here. This ladybug has been living with me. I moved here in January, and it's the funny thing, because before I lived in other, oh no, it's flying away somewhere else. It's funny thing because the place I lived in before, it was for 2 months. It was a temporary place. I had 2 ladybugs in my room. Sometimes I could only see one, sometimes I couldn't see any of them because they were hiding for most of the time. They would just come and sit on the wall sometimes only. And then in January I moved into this place where I live at the moment. And after, I don't know, maybe 1-2 days, I'm looking at the wall and I can see a ladybug. And it was amazing. And there was another one, and now for quite a long time I've been seeing only one. I'm not sure whether there's only one or I only can see one at the same time. But I think it's it's funny that I had ladybug in my previous place for all the time I lived there, and for all the time I've been living here I have ladybug here. I thought that she already escaped through the window because the spring started, so it's much warmer outside, but yes, she's still here. Okay, lovelies, I hope that you can take something from this reading for you, that some of these messages resonated with you. As I always said, not everything may resonate with everybody, and these energies are also like interchangeable. You can be man and you can more resonate with feminine energy, and the woman can resonate more with the masculine energy, or it can be mixed. It all depends how these energies are mixed in you. Thank you very much. I send you a lot of love. I hope that this spring is gonna bring you a lot of emotional fulfillment, like masculine has definitely, and feminine has a lot of balance, temperance, mixing different elements in her life into one beautiful harmony. So I hope that you will experience only beautiful things this week, and see you next week. Thank you.